Welcome back. An illegal migrant wanted in multiple states arrested this week for a cross-country high-end jewelry stealing spree. Authorities spotted the suspect's 10-year-old son, get this, wearing a $40,000 Rolex. Here to share his unique perspective is career criminal turned criminal justice advocate, Larry Lawton. Larry, thanks for joining us this morning. First of all, glad you found redemption and turned in your evil ways. And secondly, thanks for helping us figure this out and make society a better place. This is an illegal immigrant. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Thank you for having me on, Joey.
Yeah.
I think it's been a long time as being an honorary police officer and recognized by Congress. So I think redemption is still in there, though.
That's good. That's great to hear. This is a crazy story. We're talking about a 10-year-old boy, I believe, with a $40,000 watch on his wrist, an illegal immigrant going across the country and doing this thing that they call kind of gypsy. It's a gypsy tactic where one person goes in, distracts you, the other person goes in, they steal the jewelry, and they move on to another state, to another place. What is it about being an illegal immigrant that makes this even easier or maybe even more effective?
You know, first of all, I think they actually grow up learning these kind of crimes. These are hustle crimes. And what happens, Joey, is, you know, in India, where they have the call centers, they understand about call crimes. They understand about now these called obviously pickpocket crimes, distraction crimes.
Yeah.
There is a whole group. They actually go into an area, Joey, and they'll actually do the roofing scams as well.
Yep.
Right after a hurricane, they'll start signing people
Pavement
up.
scams.
Start one house, do it, and then they keep going.
So when we look at this case and what President Trump's doing to crack down on crime and immigration at the same time, do you think those two things coming together are really effective, and why are they necessary for crimes like this?
Well, you know, I'll tell you what's going on right now. You don't know. I think it is going on where there's more undercover stuff happening than we know. First of all, how did they stop these people? Did they have probable cause to stop them? If they did, it's going to be interstate transportation. It's called the Hobbs Act, which is interfering with interstate commerce. So I think the feds are in it. I think the president's task force is doing it already, to be honest with you.
You know, once you steal something like a $40,000 watch, there's only so many places you can resell that and recoup some money from that stolen merchandise. I think the term that uses is a fence, someone you can take that merchandise to and they'll resell it on the black market. Being an illegal immigrant, are they already maybe predisposed to access to an underbelly market, an illegal market because of that?
Well, you're exactly right, Joey. What happens is each ethnic group has their own people. So they're already implanted in there. And what happens is if an immigrant group like gypsies come into an area, what they'll do is if there's 50 of them, 40 will leave, 10 actually get roots. They get into the banking systems. They get into whatever system they get in. And now they got ins all over. They're like a loosely grouped, I call them the Pink Panther gang, who were robbing jewelries in England. But it's definitely, and how does the feds know that was a $40,000 ring or a watch? Who would even believe a 10-year-old kid has got a $40,000 Rolex on? Unless that guy is schooled in jewelry, he couldn't find it. And that's why I believe there is undercover stuff going on already, Joey.
No, it makes a lot of sense. And there are mobs and gangs from other countries active here in this city that we're in, Russian real estate. There's a lot going on. So thank you for helping educate our police and law enforcement. Thank you for now being one of them. And appreciate you coming on this morning.
Thank you, Joey. Thanks for opening people's eyes. Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir. Take care.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.